aren't have part of the journey. It is a cleaning business, and why I chose this business is because I've been doing cleaning for quite some time. Started back in college when I was just making some money for like pocket change and things like that, and I kind of just kept the momentum going while doing personal training, and it's just one of those things that has been in high demand. I don't have to think much of it, and it's just something that meshes with me. All the principles and everything that I teach in this video series can be applied in my eyes to all types of businesses, no matter what, all different types of cleaning businesses. Mind you, I mainly started off doing carpet cleaning. That's how I kind of popped everything off, and been developing a full-scale cleaning business all around it. Been offering now house cleaning, professional gutter cleaning, window cleaning, power washing, all types of services. So during this journey, I want to share what it's been like now growing it to $1 million. I've been in business debt, I would say, since 2020, 2021. Started off doing some real estate ventures, doing Airbnb arbitrage, took most of my capital, and one of the best things to do in my life, one of the best investments ever, and just watching it grow. There's just so much to really go and expound upon on this whole journey. So as you follow this journey, if you rewatch the episodes, you'll see just the ups and downs and the slips and falls and the rises and the wins that I share with y'all. It's not always positive, it's not always negative, but the journey is, and we're always growing. That I think that's one of the main things that most people should take away when watching these videos, is that there's always going to be opportunities for growth. And as long as you're just along the ride and enjoying the process, this is just going to be that right journey for you guys. Making it to $1 million, I feel like that number is now, how do I call it, arbitrary. It doesn't necessarily matter. It's just more of what makes you happy. What, at the end of the day, what makes you feel fulfilled? Is it a dollar figure? Is it time freedom? When you're going into business, are you a lifestyle entrepreneur? Are you an entrepreneur that's going to be wanting to reach that next peak? Are you looking to just dominate a field and just be on top in your industry? Please drop a like, share, subscribe. I would love to know where y'all are coming in live from. But for myself, I realized that during this whole time of doing entrepreneurship that I'm mainly a lifestyle entrepreneur. I love being able to have my own time and divvy it out however I please. And I take jobs I love. I don't accept any job. I do decline jobs quite often. I was actually at a job earlier today that I was like, man, if this job isn't at least $199.99, I'm dipping. And I think that's something important too, is to understand what is your hourly figure while you're doing this journey as a six-figure earner. And if you're not there yet, you can definitely get there pretty fast in the cleaning industry to making six figures. It's just a matter of understanding your market and understanding the value that you're going to add to that market. I don't believe in competition. I believe in collaboration. So if any of you guys need any help on how to grow your cleaning business, I would love to be able to add that value to you. Like I said, I do all types of professional services. We offer well over 4 or 5 different professional services, and I'm not wearing all the hats anymore. That's the main difference for reaching the 6-figure to the 7-figure mark, I believe, is just now partnering up and finding a good team. So during this whole last year, in this last 38 episodes, you'll see me talk about all the different partnerships, employees, business partners that I've came across and started to I'm going home, man, finally. Actually, I'm going to the bank. I'm actually going to deposit some money. But yeah, that's what I'm looking to do now, is go ahead and head out to go home and eat some dinner. I am starving. But yeah, during this, let me give you guys a recap now that I kind of got you caught up to speed. as to how things are going now in the cleaning space this week. This week we're, ending on Friday. I try to do at least one of these once a week. And this week has been truly amazing. Been getting a lot of people reaching out to do rug cleaning. And I've been adding additional fee of $40 to $50, sometimes $25 if they're in my backyard, to the fee of picking it up. That's a delivery fee. And I just do the cleanings in my own garage. Like, I just clean these carpets in my garage, and it takes less than about 2 hours, but it really depends. I did have a time where a lady had a rug. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? Let me know where you're coming in live from. What up? What up? Love to everybody. What's up, y'all? What's up, Nate, Sydney, Venom, Jonita? Where y'all coming in live from? If y'all want to shout out, please drop a comment below. But yeah, there was one situation where I had to get rid of some dog pee, and that job in that case, I had to deliver it. She didn't like it. I picked it back up, took it back home, and cleaned it again. And that probably took me collectively about 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? And it was one of those things where it's like, you're gonna have to bite the bullet sometimes in order to continue on with it. You know what I mean? I appreciate the sub, Nate. Much love. Where you coming in live from? Elise, what's up? What up? Where y'all coming in live from? I'm here in Colorado. The leaves are changing out here, and it's beautiful. It is so beautiful out here. I got we're gonna be going to the mountains actually this weekend with the fam and go checking out Florida. I love Florida. I love Miami, but I don't know if I would live in Miami in particular. Maybe I want to check out the west side of Florida. Yeah, I got kids. Kids are amazing. I got one. And having kids has really been a game changer for me. It really made me get rid of my excuses. Like, shout out to all the parents out there. Y'all got my respect, man. I finally accomplished 1 year of parenthood, and boy, oh boy, woo! I only have one. Big shout out to the single moms, single dads out there. Man, I'm so grateful to be able to have a wife and have that unity. Big shout out to all y'all. While doing this and having a business at the same time, it's not easy. So, or if you're aspiring to get into into your own business, whatever that may be, a business or something, like what kind of business you're trying to start. Ultimately on this channel, I share with y'all how to become the main character in your story and just live out your story and not be a cog in the machine. And one of those ways of doing it is through getting out of the matrix, breaking out of the rat race. And you cannot do it. Let's be real. Like, I'm just being real. You can't do it with working for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let me reiterate that. I think you can, but they have to work with you. It's more of a partnership. It's not necessarily like they are your boss. You know what I'm saying? If you have somebody over you, that's going to be hard for you to live out your dreams because you have to answer to them, right? But if it's a partnership and then y'all are in unison, then you can flow together, and then everything just goes together, and then over time you just see it working. And I heard this quote from Neville Goddard a few years ago. You don't think of it, you think from it. And the thing that I realized when I learned this quote was that you have to embody the thing that you are doing, that you aspire to do, as if it's already happened. And it's not a woo-woo thing. It may seem like that, but if you think about it, if you're coming from a place of lack and you're just thinking that thing is outside of you, you're not going to attract those right people, the right situations, so on and so forth. What am I doing before the stream? I had a job earlier. I was on a roof getting these gutters clean. You know what I'm saying? And it took me 30 minutes to do that job. I was out, got $200, got tipped $20, went to the bank, pulled some money out of the bank. Now I'm about to make some money moves and hit it. I'm not trying to brag or anything like that, but I'm letting y'all know that y'all are definitely able to do the same thing. Male, female, black, white, it doesn't matter who you are. You can start your own business. And in this case, it's my cleaning business. And I've been earning over 6 figures doing this already. It's now I'm at that point where I'm just like, all right, time to make $1 million with this and stop working in the field. It's been great working in the field. I am definitely fulfilled of not being inside under artificial lighting and being out in the sun and enjoying different dynamics of my environment. Man, it's amazing, and I love that. Like when I was working in as a cashier for Sports Authority went bankrupt. They're no longer around. But when I was doing that, I was in the same place all the time. And bro, when I tell you, it felt like I was in a Matrix, man. Like I was in a movie or something, like that movie with Jim Carrey. I forget the name of it, but if you know what I'm talking about, drop it down below. Man, I had to stop. That was the last bit of it, and that was my last 9 to 5 ever. Inshallah, I say this, that I will never for somebody will ever get in. Yeah, it's great though. Don't get me wrong. I learned so much from every single position that I was in, and this is something that I want to share with y'all. If you are an employee, is that as long as you're gaining skills from the work that you're doing, I ain't knocking you. As long as you're gaining skills and you're moving on to the next thing, where were you a cashier at least? As long as you're gaining skills and you're moving on to the next thing, and just skill stacking along the way, and it just snowball effects into the next big thing in your life, that's perfect. Whether it be a business, whether it be just an entrepreneur working for somebody else's company, but you're getting compensated for your time, where you feel fulfilled and you feel like you're earning your true worth, bro, that's really what it's about, So I just want to share this journey with you guys, just let you know, like, it's definitely possible. Sit down with yourself and explore, like, okay, what do I want to do with my life? If you've been in the same position for, I would say 2-3 years, and you're not happy, because that's what I gave with real estate investing. I was doing real estate investing, started in let me make this turn real quick. I'm gonna swerve this. I'm gonna skirt. Totally just ran this light. But I started in 2019 doing Airbnb arbitrage, and that was cool. It was cool. And then I got into all these real estate investing courses, mentorships, things like that. And I dropped thousands of dollars in it. Do I recommend it? Not necessarily. I don't recommend you drop thousands and thousands of dollars in it unless you've planned out what it would look like to succeed, and also what it would look like if you were to fail. If you can bounce back from that failure, great, do it. But if you were like me, I didn't plan that. I was just like, man, I'm gonna double down on myself. Not necessarily did I fail, but I had a cleaning business I was already doing, and I was going in a different direction with doing real estate investing. Not only that, I was doing wholesaling. Do you guys know what wholesaling is? Real estate is cool. Like, I do love real estate. Real estate's good for this. It's good for cash flowing passivity while having cash flowing and earning passive income, gaining equity, right? And also the tax benefits from all of that. But what I was doing was I was going deeper into debt for doing all of these things, right? And I wasn't earning any money. I was taking from the cash flow from my cleaning businesses and putting it towards this real estate thing, which wasn't churning anything. Not until 2 years in, bro. Not until 2 years in. Well, let me take that back. Because when I first got making cash flow pretty heavy with doing Airbnb arbitrage, but I feel like I got lucky with doing that, to be real. Like, if you want me to talk about what Airbnb arbitrage is, it's a very great strategy, but I think I got lucky doing that, and let me know if you want me to talk about that. But anyways, real estate is the next thing that I'll be doing after I get myself out of all this business debt and cut down all my expenses and start cash flowing my cleaning business again. The revenue with the cleaning business has been crushing it so far. We've been hitting at least $25,000 per month, and that's just with like a crew of 8 people. We definitely should be doing more. I think we should be doing 25K for 2 people. It's just a matter of understanding the balance of marketing and providing those jobs, and also making sure that I have the right people to, do the work. So that's going to be the next thing that I'll be doing. I'm going to drop off because I'm about to pull up to this bank real quick and the service is trash over there. But please like, share, subscribe. I truly appreciate y'all engaging with me in the comments down below. It's your boy Maj sending y'all love from Colorado. Y'all have a blessed. I'm going to get on my other episode here on Outside the Box Thinking. If you're interested in that, check it out. Peace.